this evening, Monday evening. Hello there on YouTube. Hello there on TikTok. It's Dr. Shelley here with you for an evening call, an evening live. Thanks for being on with me. Give me some love here. Show me some hearts. Give me some taps. Let me know where you're coming in from. I'm from Arizona, where it's just hot, so we stay in most of the time. In the car, inside the house, inside wherever we're going. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you need to add to your online marketing business so that you can make sure that you're successful and that you can get to that 6 figures and beyond what you're trying to do. So come in if you're interested in learning the 5 things that you need to do with your online digital marketing business to be successful. So I've had to change my clothes like 3 times today. I keep spilling on myself. So if you saw me this morning, you know I had something different on. I had something different in between, and now I have something different on. So I feel like a little kid having to change my clothes all the time. But that's the way it goes sometimes, right? So who's here? Who's joining me? Who's coming into the live tonight? What did I call this today? I'm trying to remember what I called it. Oh, passive income. Passive income. Who's interested in earning passive income? I know. So last year I was stressed out, struggling, just getting by, and it was not comfortable with MONEY. My coaching clients were coming in and out, were paying and not paying, and my expenses stayed the same, and yet my coaching clients weren't paying me because whatever reason in their life, so of no fault of my own, the income went down, but the expenses stayed high. So I realized I needed to have an extra stream of income. Couple of years before that, I'd gotten a part-time job so that I could have some, but I needed to have something that was more consistent, that was didn't have to work so hard to get, all the reasons I was thinking, or all the ways I was thinking of earning income. Oh, hi, who's here? Oh, the 2 channels here, or the Clue channels here. Thanks for being back. She's back, yes, 2 times in a day. 2 times in a day. Well, I made a commitment to my coach that I would come on at least once a day, if not twice a day. So I am back tonight. And, sometimes my energy wanes in the evening, but I feel pretty excited tonight. For one reason, I had a great conversation with my trucker on YouTube this morning, and now he's back. I'll say he's back. And so we're having a conversation again tonight. It's just so great to know that people actually are listening, that they're getting value from what I'm offering. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to just give you value. I'm here for you to get to know me, to understand where I've been at, to see if that's where you're at, and if this is something that could help you. That's really the only reason I'm here. I didn't want to be a TikTok person that does lives. I didn't want to be a TikTok person that did TikTok videos. I just wanted to earn extra income. So a friend of mine told me about this way to do digital marketing, have an online business. And I said, what the heck is digital marketing? I don't know what that is. And so sorry if you've been on before and you keep hearing the same story over and over again, but that's my story. That's how I got started. She said it's digital marketing. I said, I don't know what it is. We are having a webinar tomorrow, which I'm kind of behind the 8 ball on. I just sent out the first announcement for it. I realized I gave the wrong time. It's 12 Central Standard Time. 12 noon Central Standard Time tomorrow. So if you want to go to the webinar tomorrow, go to wealthbuildermastery.com, put your email in. I'm going to send out another email tonight because I got a late start on the emails. And so you can get the link to the Zoom for tonight. If you just get in there right now, go to wealthbuildermastery.com. I will send that out right after this, so you will get that right away. I'll also send a couple reminders tomorrow for those people that need the reminders on a consistent basis, and one right before we're going live tomorrow. So I highly recommend you get on the webinar tomorrow. What is the webinar called? I'm going to make a post about it. It's called Unlock Daily Earnings, Your Blueprint to 900 a Day. Your system, your proven system. And it's what a lot of people are using that is helping them get to 6 figures in 2 months, less than 2 months, 6 months. And you'll hear a lot of people tomorrow on the webinar that have done it, that have gotten to that level. And, it's always great to hear people that are having success, but we can never guarantee success for you. My success is different than everybody else in that group. Everybody has different level of success, but we do have a high in demand program. We have a high demand product, and that is the number one reason that we're going to talk about what you need to have a successful online business is a product, program, or service that is in high demand. How do we know it's in high demand? Because it's digital marketing. It's digital marketing, and digital marketing has grown in the last 4 years during COVID to a $1.2 billion a day business. A $1.2 billion a day business. Don't you think there's enough room in there for you to have Jasmine, ask your questions here. That's what I'm here on the live tonight. Feel free to ask your questions that relate to having an online business. I'm happy to have you do that. Otherwise, you can also go to wealthbuildermastery.com and you can make a list of questions for me in an email, and I will go through that and answer them for you. I might even make you a video. So digital marketing is in high demand. Everybody, in 2019, it was a $950 million a year business. And then everybody went home because of COVID. Everyone went home. They liked being at home. They liked watching Netflix. They liked sleeping in. They liked learning to cook food again. And they just liked having their being at home. They started to want to work from home, not want to go back to their jobs. Maybe they were uncertain whether their job would even be there when they got back to the workplace. So there was a lot of uncertainty. So people started learning to earn extra income online during COVID. And then it just kept growing and growing and growing year after year until this year it's $1.2 billion a day business. Digital marketing is in the e-learning industry. What's the e-learning industry? Learning online, learning a skill online. So the skill that we offer is to become highly skilled at marketing a business digitally on social media. Every single business there is, every single product, program, or service there is needs to be marketed digitally, because that's the way of the world. That's the way everything is going to digital marketing. So you have to have that. Any business, brick and mortar business, coaching business, whatever it is, needs to have digital marketing. No, Kay, want to join the multi-class, please. I don't understand what you mean. Maybe ask another question. So yeah, you can ask from here. Ask me away. Ask away. Good questions that you have. Have you been on before, Jasmine? Have you been on one of my calls before? So this is the great way to just go and learn on your own. If you don't have time to be on the live tonight, you don't want to listen to me go through these 5 reasons, you just want the information just like that, then just go and put your email in. You get all the information you need. You can make your decision on your own. I'm never going to come bug you or ask you to join or anything like that. You decide in your own time, in your own space. That's what I love about this business, is that it's a, what they call attraction marketing. You're attracted to watch me tonight. You were attracted to here for some reason. Now, earlier today, I was talking about that I was a coach, or I am a coach. I've coached, learned with amazing Bob Proctor. If you know Bob Proctor, then put Bob in the chat. Many people have said that they knew Bob, and that's one of the reasons that they like me. And so I love to, let me just fix this here. Thank you very much. And so I love the guys on here that criticize my makeup, It's like, you have nothing better to do than to criticize my makeup, guys. Just give it a rest. I'm here to talk to you about network marketing. I've had a long day. I haven't refreshed my makeup. It's just what it is. I'm here. I'm authentic. I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize for what you think is not the right eyeliner that I have on. So go take a rest. Just keep scrolling. Thank you very much. So thank you. Thank you. My makeup is awesome. On YouTube, I feel like, oh, you know what? My camera's kind of going in and out. I'm sorry. On YouTube, it's a little fuzzy. Sometimes it's going back and forth. If I could just sit still, it'd be better. Anyway, I get a little riled up sometimes. I think I talked about this during the call this morning. What other people think about you is none of your business. What other people think about you is none of your business. And when I read the title of that book and I bought that book, I didn't even need to read the book, although I have read the book. What you think of me is none of my business, because I realized that if I care what you think about me, if I care what my family thinks about me, my parents are no longer alive, but if I did care what my parents think of me, my brothers, my sister-in-laws, if I care what my friends think of me, I would never go after my goals. I would never reach my goals. I would never be able to be the person I'm meant to be. I'm meant to express myself. You're meant to express yourself fully. You're meant to be the best person you can be. And if you keep worrying what other people think, then you are never going to reach your goals. You're never going to become your highest and best self. This is something that we have to realize. And I think the older you get, the better you get at this. The better you get at not caring what other people think. But when you're younger, I think it's a big deal. I remember it as being a big deal. I really strive to be my authentic self. And if if I'm not, then, I'm doing the best I can. So thank you so much for coming in, Jasmine. Any other questions, just let me know. Thanks for coming in here. So we went through the number one reason. I'm going to write that down on my chart. The number one of the 5 reasons you think, or 5 things you need to have a successful online business is a program, product, or service that is in high demand. A program, product, service in high demand. So I already discussed that digital marketing is a $1.2 billion a day business. That's a high demand. People want to learn online. People want to learn about how to earn online. People want to earn online. So I don't know anybody that would turn down extra money, right? Who's going to turn down an extra $900 a day? You know what $900 a day is? $328,500 a year. Would you turn that down? I don't think you would. So let's get going on these 5 things that you need to have a successful online digital marketing business. So the program, you want to have 100% profit in your program. What does that mean? So let me go through this a little bit. We have 4 programs. We have 4 programs that I sell. I sell the done for you programs. I didn't have to create these programs. They were done already. They're masterfully done. They're the highest quality programs in digital marketing, teaching people how to become highly skilled at marketing themselves, their program services, or their products online. If you already have a business, you can use this information for your coaching business, for whatever kind of program or product that you have. If you have a brick and mortar business, you can use this information for that. Everyone needs to have this digital marketing. Every business needs to be on digital marketing. You see the brick and mortar businesses, they have it. So 100% profit. How do we get 100% profit? Most people ask that because our mentor who kind of relaunched Legacy Builder program in April, we were kind of with a different company until April. Then she launched her own, and because she just was giving us so much value, we didn't feel like we needed the other company anymore. So she launched her own in April. She took us into having 4 programs instead of 3 programs. And I forgot my train of thought on that. But anyway, we have the 4 programs. We have a 100 program, which is called Launchpad. It gets you started at learning digital marketing if you don't know anything. And then a 300 product, which is called Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. Remember I said the webinar is talking about the blueprint? This is learning passive daily pay. How do you do that? What would 300 a day be? Do you know what 300 a day is? It's 109,000 a year. So it gets you into that flow. You have a 600 program called Digital Mastery, learning to master digital marketing. So we have so many programs within the program for you to learn and in your own time. But you know what helps you to learn the best is to get inside the program and to get connected every single day. When I was studying with Bob Proctor, and I remember when I signed up, they said, don't worry, you're just going to learn the material. You will learn the material because you're studying every single day. And it's the truth. After I think about 3 months, Bob's words were coming out of my mouth. The words of the program were just coming out of my mouth. I took it into every cell of my body. And that's what happens in this too. My friend who introduced me to this said to me today, I kind of talked to her a lot through FB Messenger. She's on the other coast. But she said, I've seen you get so much better since you started in November. And I have another friend that's local that signed up with me in March who said, holy cow, you just keep getting better and better. And the only reason I keep getting better is I keep doing it every single day. And I start to understand my perfect customer. And this is what you will start to understand. Who's your perfect customer? Who are you talking to? What are you passionate about? And it just starts happening. And you just keep growing and growing and getting better and better. So that's the first thing. A program that is in high demand and 100% profit. So when I get the program, let's say I get the 900 program, that's our top program. That's the Legacy Builder program where she's actually teaching us how to leave a legacy for our family, build your retirement funds, build a recurring income that happens month after month after month after month. I'm trying to see who's on here because I kind of see a familiar face. Anyway, so you're going to build a recurring income. That's what every retired person wants. Not just your Social Security check, but a recurring income that's going to come in month after month because you've built your email list from your domain, however you choose to market yourself. Mine is wealthbuildermastery.com because I want to help people master wealth building. Master building their own wealth, become masterful at building wealth. That's why I entitled it this. I wanted it to be up leveled from where you're at now. So you will set up your own domain name and your own email that's connected with who you are and what the message is that you have. So you have 100% profit. We get the 900 program, you get the master resale rights to sell all 4 of our programs with the 900 program. That's 4 income streams that you have coming into your bank, BANK. 4 income streams potentially that's coming into your BANK. Who would love to have an extra 4 income streams? Who would love to have an extra 4 income streams? Anybody? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love the passive income. I love that it's 24/7, that it comes in when I wake up in the morning sometimes. The 900, I see the 900 ching on my phone. It comes down from the top. It's like it's coming from heaven. So the 900, I've had a couple $1,200 days on a Saturday while I was working my part-time job. So the unexpectedness of the income when it's coming in is really, it can be stressful, I'll be honest, but it also is the most exciting thing because it reminds you that people want what this is. People are listening and people really have a need, and that I'm filling a need for people to get out of the stress, struggle, and the overwhelm around not having enough MONEY, and get over that into more relaxation. When I first started to earn income in this business last November, my shoulders, I felt like, went down 2 inches because I was relaxing more. I could go to the grocery store and not have to figure out if I had enough in the BANK, if I had to use a CC, a credit card. I could just relax a little. And then it just kept continuing as I built my business over the last, I guess it's been 6-7 months now. It's kind of gone fast. So I'm excited for you to learn this system. So what's the next step in this that you need to know to have a successful online business? Let's get going. Dr. Shelley. So Dr. Shelley, by the way, is that I was a chiropractor for over 20 years. I left chiropractic to be a coach, to be an online coach, coaching women's empowerment, coaching Bob Proctor's material on mindset, and coaching women on self-confidence, self-image, and their style. I also coach now about confidence on camera. So lots of coaching that I love to do. And then last year, the stress, struggle, and the overwhelm with MONEY came in, and I knew I just needed an extra source of income, a passive income stream. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would love helping people earn extra income, because I struggled with it my entire lifetime. And so that's my story. The second step is that you want to be automated. So that your business runs that 24/7, so that can come in while you're sleeping, so that it can come in while you're having lunch, having dinner, you're out for a walk, so it can come in at the weirdest times of the day, but it's still coming into your BANK, right? Automation. How do we set up that automation? Well, we set it up because we have our domain and we have an email connected with our domain. When you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, you will immediately get a video from my mentor, Michelle. She's going to tell you a lot about digital marketing and online business. And then it's going to send you to my website. And you can click and see my website, and you can click and see all the installment plans and all the buttons, and click on those. And then you're also going to get a series of emails. Those emails are not meant to bug you. They're meant to educate you. When I started digital marketing, I didn't have a clue what it was, and I had to get educated. I was skeptical. I had a zillion questions for my friend, and I just kept asking her question after question. And finally, I got kind of sick and tired of myself, and I just got over myself, and I decided to just jump in. I thought, I've invested so much already in marketing my coaching business, thousands and thousands, way more than I ever invested in this business. And I thought, I don't have anything to lose but to take a chance at this. And if it could work for me as an extra stream of income, then that would be great. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know if it would work. I just dove in. I was coachable. I was consistent. I was doing things daily that they told me to do. Within 2 weeks, I had gotten double my investment back, and I'd only made one of my installments. I feel like it's dark. And I'd only made one of my installments. And that just got me super excited. So I started helping people earn extra income online. So when you start, it's not just me that helps you. We have a community. We have a mentor, Michelle, who's a $2 million mentor now, in almost 2 years. And she has been doing this business just like me, just like everybody else. But she's just done it longer. So she has a bigger email list. And everything that she does, every way that she's successful, she just tells us. So she's mentoring you. We have a community that is 33,000 people now. When I joined it, it was 1,500 people last November. It's 33,000 people. If that doesn't tell you that this business is in high demand, I don't know what does. That just tells, and people don't leave. People stay because they have all this free training every single week. So much is given to us. Have you ever heard the statement, giver's gain? Giver's great testimony. Awesome. Giver's gain is a statement that I first learned in another, not with Bob Proctor, but with a friend of Bob Proctor who also does personal development. I think Giver's Gain also came from maybe the Think and Grow Rich book. But give people that are givers will gain more. You will get more in return. So when you're a giver, you will get, and not to worry about the getting or the getting is going to come from. Just keep giving. So our mentor gives so much to us. Everyone in the community supports and gives to everybody else in the community. I mean, I know some of the people in the community that I kind of started with. Now there's just so many new people, but it's so great because we can go in the community and we can, I just have a TikTok message, and we can look at the wins and we can see what's happening. One day I'll go through the wins on here. I kind of quit doing that. Because last time I did it, I got kind of locked out of this. So I'm a little afraid to do it again. But you can go in the wins. Tomorrow, she'll share a lot of wins with you, a lot of testimonials with you. And you can see what that's like inside the community. You know, you guys, when I joined, I just had my friend. I saw my friend's income going up. I didn't know what it was, and I joined. I didn't know anything extra. I didn't know what was going to go on. So you don't need to know everything I'm telling you tonight. You don't need to know it. You can just say, I'm in enough pain with MONEY that I want something different. And I have the installment plan set up, so that if you need it, if you want it, there's no reason you couldn't start tonight. Just go to the website and look at the installment plans. You'll see that some of them are very low. You can work yourself up from the 100, 300, 600, 900. You can start at the 900 and do the installment plans for that, like I did. And you can sell all 4 right away. I kind of encourage you to do that if you can, because having 4 income streams, don't you think, is better than just 1 income stream? So that's kind of where that is. And, you know, you'll have to figure out what works for you. I'm never going to bug you. I'm never going to go after you. And because I don't bug people, I don't go after people, I never hear the word no. And this can happen for you. You won't have rejection because you won't talk to people. People will just unsubscribe if they don't want what you have, you know. So the automation is amazing. That happens automatically, what I just described. That's how you can wake up to a 900 in your BAMK. Who here would like that? So that's the done for you part of the business. That's the done for you part of the business, number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is the fact that you have to get discovered. You have to get discovered, noticed. You have to put up the sign for your business, like wealthbuildermastery.com, that says, I'm in business. I'm open for business. You know how a business will say, post its hours. That business, you know, tells you we're open at 10 a.m. and you can come on in and buy from us. So when I'm on here, I'm telling you I'm in business. I'm talking to you. I'm giving you value. So you have to get discovered. And your discovery process is a couple things that we have. Oh, that's my second delivery of the day. You just threw it up there. Just heard it. I'm like, what's that? Don't you love delivery people? Here you go. So we have what's called copy and paste free ads. For those of you that are shy, for those of you that are introverts, for those of you that are kind of scared to do this in the beginning, we have something called copy and paste free ads. It's exactly how it sounds. You get these free ads that you can put in places where you can post free ads. We give you 200 different places. We give you a search mechanisms for how to find more places you can post stuff. You do that for 30 minutes a day. You copy an ad. She tells you exactly what to say, exactly how to do it. You put in information. You put in a YouTube. You create a YouTube channel so you can have a YouTube link in there. That's going to grow your YouTube channel. That's why I got a couple people from YouTube. I actually had another person comment on the same YouTube that you were on today. and say that she had also studied with Bob Proctor. Um, so what you'll develop your own YouTube channel and put it in your copy paste free ads. So you develop your YouTube channel. Our webinar that's happening tomorrow, she will give us the link for that. We can download that into our own YouTube channel, and she just gives us that. So that's going to also build your YouTube channel. So that's the way, copy and paste free ads. That's how you get discovered in that arena. You get discovered also. Let me write that down as a first point. Again, 3A, copy and paste. I'm just going to put C and P. I'm getting lazy. Copy and paste free ads. And then we have, let's say, content. You're going to post content on the social media channel of your choice. Content on social media. So what's recommended is doing 3 pieces of content a day. And when you're able to go on live, if you want to. If you don't want to go on live, you don't have to. You can do what's called faceless marketing. Faceless marketing in different channels. And even here, you can do faceless marketing. There's ways to do it here on TikTok. You put in like a video with some words on top and some music in the background. If you go to my TikTok feed, you can see those faceless videos that I have in there. I really love doing them. So you can do faceless content. You can do a picture post content. You can do a video content. And then you can, once you start going live, they give you little clips, and you can take some of those clips and post those as well. I've started doing that, which I really love to do because they're a little bit more natural of me. You know, I was telling you I'm trying to be as natural as I can. But when I do a video, something happens. And I just kind of like turn on like the actor in myself somehow, but I'm trying to stay away from that. But when I post one of these live clips, it's a little bit more natural. So it gets a different interaction. So posting 3 pieces of content a day, doing your copy and paste free ads, doing a live if you are able to and you want to, that's your 2 hours of income producing activity. That's how you're getting discovered on social media channels. And you have to be, if you want your business to be successful, you have to be discovered, right? So that's something you're going to do every single day. So this number 3 and 4, you're going to be doing it every day. And number 4 is to be relatable. To relate to, let's call it your ideal customer. To discover your ideal customer. Who's your ideal customer? To relate and discover who your ideal customer is. There you go, YouTube. And you do that by being authentic. You do that by asking questions, by answering questions in here, by seeing what people want, and that your ideal customer, people think it's really hard to discover who your ideal customer, but it's basically you 1 to 5 to 10 years ago when you were struggling, when you were trying to figure things out, when you couldn't, all the struggles that you've had, your potential clients probably have too. And you're going to help them through that. So I was saying, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would help people earn extra income. But if I look back at my life, my entire life has been a MONEY struggle. Why has my entire life been that way? Because of programming in my head, because of how I was programmed as a child, because of my ancestry programming around MONEY, because of my habits with MONEY that I just continue to do over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result, but not getting a different result. We call that insanity. And we all know that definition now, but we don't change it. We stay in a rut. We stay stuck. If you stay focused on where you're at today, you will stay exactly where you're at today. You will have to focus forward, focus to what you want. And one of the best ways to do that is to get in an environment that's conducive to your growth, conducive to you changing. And that's the amazing thing about our 33K community is that's an automatic environment for you to hang out in that's going to help you to be in that environment of success. Your current friends, your current family, your current situation that you're in, whatever it is probably not getting you where you want to go. Unless they're on a goal-oriented and growth-oriented, they might even be, but they might be stuck in their own pattern. So you have to give yourself a way out of that patterning. You can still keep your family, you can still keep your friends, but you have to have other people around you that are going and growing places. And you can bring your family and friends along with you. When they see how successful you are, they will want to ask you what you're doing. But you have to be strong enough to go there on your own, to take that leap out of that place that you've been stuck in. And it feels really, really difficult at first. It feels really, really difficult at first. So he's saying on YouTube, I agree, the programming messed us all up. Yep, we are conditioned by our culture. We are conditioned by our upbringing. We are conditioned by our family. It's no fault of anybody's. We can't blame anybody. It's just the human experience. So the best thing is to understand conditioning, understand why you're conditioned to do and act and be the certain way that you are and how you can change it. How you can change it. This is something I coach my clients on that I learned from Bob Proctor that is like, it changed my entire life, learning how to change that programming. That is what I'm most grateful to Bob for. And he didn't make it up. He learned it from somebody else. And then he just taught it for his entire life. Was very, very passionate about it. So, anything else? Any other questions? Okay, I think we have one more thing. So we have the two things that you're going to do. Your business is set up. It's running automatic because you have the program that's a high demand. You're getting 100% profit every time you sell something. Your business is automatic. It runs 24/7. The website is given to you, the funnel system, the emails, all of it is given to you. You just make it your own, put your name in there, sign it, and put your photo in there, tell your story in there, and the rest is built for you. The rest is done for you. You just plug it in. You get it set up. Once it's set up, you don't have to do that anymore. You just go online. You do your 2-hour workday. You get discovered. You do copy and paste free ads. You do content, 3 pieces of content a day on social media. You guys can expand. I suggest you start with just one social media channel, but you can expand to more when you get the hang of things. Then number 4, you're going to relate to people. You're going to be your authentic self. You're going to then relate to your ideal customer, and they're going to find you through the law of attraction marketing. So, and then number 5, the most important thing. Do you remember what the most important thing is? Clue? The most important thing, what's the most important thing in building a business, having a successful business? I remember what you said last time. It wasn't exactly correct, although it was a pretty good answer. So what's the most important thing in any business? When that store opens up at 10 a.m., if they don't walk in, nothing happens. If they don't say, I want this coffee, the Starbucks coffee, I don't get Starbucks, so I don't know what they're called. But if they don't walk into the store and say, I want this, will you please give me this? I want this piece of clothing, nothing happens, right? So the most important thing is to get a customer. Nothing happens without a customer. A customer who wants what you have. So that's the number 5. Screenshot up that if you want to remember those. I did it a little differently than this morning. It always turns out a little different. Customers, you got it right, Clue. You got it right. So you got to have customers, guys. You've got to have customers. And the best thing, in this business is that my customers, I've never gone after my customers. I've never messaged anybody about this business. Everybody that's come into my business has been attracted to it because of the information I put out. I have never gone after people. I've never chased after people. I've never thought, oh, that person would be good for this business. I've never, ever done that. And the beautiful thing is, the people that came to me, some of them I kind of had distant relationships with on another social media channel. I would never have written them. I would have written my friends or the people I know closer, but I would never have known that those people that kind of spoke up would have a need for what I was offering, because we don't usually talk about it when we're stressed out, struggling, and overwhelmed with money, right? That was one of the things I was concerned about on other social media channels. That's why I started a YouTube where no one I knew could find me. And if that's the way you want to start too, to be anonymous, to just be yourself on TikTok, you can start that way too. But then after a while, I just got comfortable because I realized I was helping people. And there was people that needed me out there in those other social media channels. And I decided that I didn't care what my friends thought of me. I didn't care that I was a coach, and now I'm doing a business where I'm mentoring people on how to earn income. Because when I was coaching, people would always say to me, I really, really want to coach with me, but I don't have the money for it. I have to wait until I earn more. I have to wait until it's a better time and things like that. And I would just be like, I wish I could help them, but I couldn't because I didn't have a vehicle. But now I can help people to do the things that they want to do, because I can help them earn the extra income that they're looking to earn, to coach with me or do coaching with somebody else or do a travel or a trip or whatever they want to do to earn more money for their retirement, to live the lifestyle that they want. Now I can help people with that area of their life as well. So I've had people that know me, I've asked them, like, what do you think that I'm now doing this thing that with digital marketing? And they were like, oh, I think you're just offering something, in addition to your coaching. So whatever we think in our mind sometimes is not the truth about what other people think about us anyway. So thank you guys so much for being on. I know I'm on a little later tonight. I was feeling excited to come on again. And I'm just looking forward to working with you. Remember, we are having a webinar tomorrow. If you go to wealthbuildermastery.com, and you click that, put your email in, you will have gotten that. I did put the time wrong in the first email that went out, Clue. So it is 12 p.m. Central Time, which is 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'll be sending an email out after this, and then a couple in the morning to remind you. But that it's going to be just a really great webinar. It is called, I have to pull it up again, Unlock Daily Earnings. Unlock Daily Earnings. What does that mean? Unlock your ability to bring that money in every single day. Every single day. I don't have that yet. Our mentor got that, she said, after about 3 months, I think, that she was doing it. That's the goal. Unlock those daily earnings and your blueprint to the 900 a day. Remember 900 a day, 328,500? Would you love that? Imagine how your life would change if that happened for you. Or I should say, when that happens for you. We should believe it before it happens, right? Believe and you will receive. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. That's a pretty good way to leave it. Believe and you will receive. Believe that this will happen for you and you will do it. So the first step is you got to come into the wealthbuildermastery.com. That's your first step, because you're not going to get any of the information any other way. That's the only way to get it. So come into that. That's free. Come into that. Come into the webinar tomorrow. And then you just got to dive in. You got to be connected every single day. You don't have to be connected a long time. We have 2 different apps that I listen to things every day. I listen while I'm cooking. I listen while I'm cleaning. I listen while I'm driving. I get my education during my downtimes. And then And then I do my lives in the middle of, in the pockets of my day. I do my content in the pockets of my day. I do a lot of content ahead of time and I save it in my drafts here on TikTok. And then I just need to post it, on my lunch hour or post it while I'm at work, or I space them out. So I post them during the day. I've got a lot of content, saved for later. So that's just kind of how it goes. You get in the flow and you will learn to be in the flow with it, but you have to do it every single day. Like my friend said, like you open your business and you go away for a week and people just forget about you. So I'm preparing to go on a vacation and I'm going to prepare some videos to post on my vacation. However, I probably will go live every day on my vacation because there's nothing that ever replaces the going live. So as soon as you don't go live, people will just go somewhere else because that's what we're conditioned to do as well. Just keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. So thanks for being here tonight. I really appreciate your follow. I appreciate your attention. I know we've been on here a little longer tonight, but lots of interaction and that was really great.